our A main. Give these guys a second to ready up. If not, we'll get going. I'll put this in our Discord. Give them a second if they don't, whatever. Okay, we're getting going here. Yeah, Bryce Norman, someone just commented on that. Bryce Norman got bummed because Volt's in his heat. Volt's got third, I believe, or whatever. And he had to go do something. So Bryce was in sixth, he got bumped in. Technically, yeah, you could probably take the top three from LCQ, but that's how we've done it in the past, so I'm not going to change the rules right here, right now. Understand that point, though. Getting going. We'll keep both the mains here on this one broadcast instead of doing them separately. Got our A main here. So far, a pretty good night here for round one. Kind of cool now. Got all the points even at 0, so it should make it some better racing here. And before it seemed like it was super spread out. Give these guys a second to get their bikes set up, dialed in here, get going. Okay, looks like they're all ready. Fastest qualifier, Axis, running really good today, but with a 47, I believe. And Wasabi actually got a 47 along with Axis as well in their heats. So both those guys were hauling earlier. A lot of fast guys here tonight. CS Harrell, our defending champion, rocking that number 1. He's out front early in this main event here. Axis is back in 9th. So just like last week, he has to catch up through the pack. He did it pretty quick in our heat race though a couple minutes ago. Keep an eye on that. He's up to 7th now, that DMR Husqvarna. Wasabi's right there with him too, back in 7th. Big battle up here. Landak up to 2nd now. Bryce Norman looking good. Getting the pass there on the only in-dock for 2nd. I believe he is on that ECE Honda along with CS Harrell and DKH Red. There's a few guys on that team. Chandler Harrell as well, I know. If you guys are racing this, we have a team rosters page if you want to put on that. I'm trying to remember everyone's team, but make sure I get that right. Anyways, Axis is already up to 3rd here. CS Harrell, a couple second lead over Bryce Norman here. Axis is catching up to Bryce though. Coming back from starting around that. Oh, he was around like 9th or something, I believe. So it's 18 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Getting the pass there for 2nd for Bryce Norman. He has a lot of time, which is really bad for the rest of these guys here. They would want him to be as buried, as far back as possible here. What can our defending champion CS Harrell do tonight? He has the early lead. The contenders here, Axis is back in 2nd. Let's see this thing goes. And let's go backwards. Another good battle. Ooh, Talon almost landed a tough block there. Panic Rev back here on his Moto247. Husqvarna back in 9th right now. So Oldsmobile back there in 12th. Back up to our defending champion, CS Hero. With the early lead here on his ECE Honda. Where is Axis? He's not too far off. Can he get the quad? Send it. Did he get it? Let's go back. I want to see someone hit that. Every time I go to do it, it ticks me off when I case it or wad up or whatever, because it really is hit or miss. Like if you hit it, it's gonna really help your lap time, but if you don't, it's definitely gonna ruin that whole lap for you. Axis almost saved it right there. Get back on the track and get it back on in time. Looks like it. Yep, getting back on before Bryce Norman got to him there. Hauling through that set of whoops right there. CS Hero putting in a really solid ride right now. Transferring over. Really fast line, that's pretty sick. Next is back here in 2nd. Bryce Norman 3rd, not too far off. Wasabi's still right there in 4th. And these guys are so close to everyone right here. Alan, man, Corey, Panic Rev. The only in dock, a little bit of a gap back to the only in dock, making a mistake right there. Jordan, yeah. Anyways, someone was at Wasabi and Tyler BMX 12 going down. The battle here for 4th. Bryce Norman almost going over that berm right there. Tyler BMX 12 creeping up. Thought he was going to dive in the inside. Saw a tough blocks move. He must have ran into those. Battle for 2nd here. Bryce Norman got the pass over Axis, but Axis trying to get him back here. Trying to cut under, and they're side by side here. Axis getting the pass for 2nd here early on in this A main. Tripling on this table here. Looking like Bryce did the same, did he? Man, Bryce landed in right there, and the dog is flipping out. Let me fix it, sir. Anyways, Wasabi's back here in 3rd. Here's the battle for 2nd between Axis and Wasabi. Wasabi not too far off. Okay, Harold's all the way up here though. A pretty sizable gap here. So man, CS Harold's really on it. No, Axis had a mistake earlier. Whatever happened to him when Bryce got him, but still Harold's putting a really good ride right now. As you can see, Harold just passed by on that triple. Man, the TV game really sucks sometimes. Bryce Norman back here in 5th. Panic Rev, a little bit of a gap back to Panic here in 6th. Still got 13 minutes to catch up here. Plus 1 minute after that. Talon not too far off of Panic though. Talon getting a good drive through that section. Case in that table though. Somehow making it on the 2nd one. Here's the battle for 8th. Yeah. SX Corey getting by. Only in dock there. As well, SX Corey going down there. Face of that triple. back up to our leader, CS Harrell. Pretty good gap over Axis. Is that lap traffic right there? Man, look how close they are. The lap traffic right here is 12th, and Harrell's back here up front here. So we're not even halfway through our main here, and lap traffic is going to be an issue here. Feel bad for these guys up front here. Let's see how, well, not only how Harrell reacts to this, but I guess the luck he's going to get here. He's going to get good or bad luck. I was in the same situation at POI the other night, but I was the lapper in a heated battle for last, and I sucked at Nashville. Still, as you can see on the left side of your screen, Axis is still landing there right when Harrell's jumping over, so he isn't getting too much time. Harrell going off the track. Can you get back on in time? I wish it would give him like a warning when you're being lapped, like somewhere. Oops, did not mean to hit that. Axis isn't too far off of Harrell now. Man, he caught up a lot there. Tyler BMX is in third now. Must have got that pass over with Wasabi. Last minute or two. The camera was off these guys. Wasabi right on the back end of Tyler though. Trying to get that spot for third there. There's Bryce. Panic. But anyways, going back up here. So let's see how this camera is on Harrell. See if this shows both. I want to put it on the TV cam. See if we can get Harrell and if there's any issues with lappers and Axis. Looks like one of the lappers letting him by there. Maybe not. Getting into the back end of Harrell. Okay, I know you can ban someone. I want to make sure I do that without screwing anything up. Oh, I know. It's like X or something. I don't know. Axis is right here, back in second. Lap room between him and Harrell. Oh, Harrell going down. I didn't even see that until he just reappeared. The lapper getting into Axis though. Back here with Harrell, he led for the first half of the main. Axis coming through. Wasabi all the way back here, so a big gap back to third. So let's see if these guys can battle it out here in the final half of the race here for our A main. Looks like Axis soaked that up. Harrell sending it in there, but going over the berm, making another mistake. Really can't afford to make any mistakes now. He rode a really solid first half of the main, but definitely needs a ride. There's A game here, and a lapper coming through. Who is that? Send him a warning right now. That is that's the leaders. Someone's sending it off the berm. Was that a lapper? Man. Okay, I stopped flipping through here. Stay in Axis here for a second. Ooh, barely landed in there between the tough blocks. Tripling on there to that tabletop. Just triple down. A good ride here. Catching through the pack. Got like around a top 10 start, 9th or 10th. Coming through. Had some issues, but up here in first 8 minutes ago. Catching up to, is that the only in dock? Looking like he let him by. Hopefully he doesn't run into him though. Okay, looks like clean there. Harrell back here in second, Wasabi. Big gap. I'm gonna check the gap to him, or from second to third. Stay on Harrell here for a second. See if he can reel Axis in at all. Harrell going down. The minute I look away for 1 second, Harrell going down. See if he can race a clean race. At least for me, no matter how clean and how good the first half of a race was, it's easy to make mistakes. Once you make one, you know, at least for me, it's so easy to make more. So hopefully that's not the issue with Harrell here. Definitely with lap traffic, that's going to be another difficult thing to deal with. Who is that? Back here, SX Corey, so they're lapping 9th right now. Corey letting him by. Now they're lapping 8th, which is Jordan 72. We got Talon and Panic Rev right up there too. A stack top 5 though. Panic Rev's right outside in the 6th, but there's some pretty good guys there in the top 5. Definitely has to work for it if he wants to get in their top 5 tonight. These guys are in a battle of their own, but you need to let our leader through here. Axis getting the pass there clean from Jordan. Man, he has a pretty big lead, but somehow got through there clean. So there is Talon will be the next one that Axis will lap, and Panic Rev's right here, going over this Dragon's back. Keep an eye on everyone there. I believe Axis got 3 450 main event wins in a row in the POI Championship. I think he got 2nd last night in the Street Tactics race. And so far, he has the lead right now. Looking like he's going to make another win. I think this will actually be his first Moto247 win if he gets it tonight. And on this game, he won a couple. And a Supercross too. Pretty big lead he has over CS Harrell there back in 2nd. Is that Talon still right in front of him? 4.5 minutes plus 1 lap to go here in this A main. Got Talon and Tyler BMX, so Panic Rev did get into the top 5 here. Here's the battle for 4th. Bryce Norman and Panic Rev. Wasabi's all the way up there, so that's a pretty big gap to Wasabi. These guys battling for 4th here in this A main. Axis getting by Talon 214 there. And these guys are actually lapping 12th, which is Oldsmobile, it looks like right there. So these guys are lapping some, and they're about to get lapped. Axis is about to double lap Oldsmobile. Talon sending it, almost landing in him. Wheeling that whole thing into that triple. Let's flip it on 3rd person. I know I've been flipping back and forth, but I want to see how this goes down right here. About to double lap Oldsmobile here. And that's Bryce. Is that Bryce Norman? Yeah, Bryce Norman there. So Axis is about to lap 5th and 4th here, which is Bryce Norman and Panic Rev. Oldsmobile is all over him, and I need to send him a warning. Getting the pass there. A big lead back to 2nd, which is CS Harrell. Here's the battle between Panic and Bryce Norman. Axis getting through here. Man, he's been lapping these guys. Like, he caught up, and as soon as he got that lead, really came through the pack here and lapping all these guys. And in a really good ride, back to second place. Right now with CS Hero getting off the track ever since that clock hit 10 minutes. Really been making a lot of mistakes here. Wasabi getting by for second there. And it looks like a lapper there, which is that like Foop again or whatever his name is right there. Bunch of lap traffic for everyone right now. Here's the battle for second between Wasabi and CS Hero. And Bryce Norman and Panic grabbed the battle for fourth. Battle heating up here for fourth. I think there's a little bit of a gap from them to CS Hero. So these guys can battle out for a little bit. Only got a minute 20, well, a minute 10 now. Plus 1 lap to go. Panic Rev putting a really solid ride. Just a couple minutes ago, I think he was in like 6 or 7. Catching up, passing Bryce Norman. Who else did he pass? Tyler was up here too, so yeah, he passed Tyler. There's Wasabi back in third. Or Wasabi's second now. CS Hero back in third. Man, it seems like a different situation. He's quadding in there. Every time I switch to a guy, he's somewhere else. Wasabi putting a really good ride here tonight with second so far. CS Hero's right behind him though, and CS Hero getting the pass. Can he get it? No. Had to do that double on the outside. Almost had that pass right there. They're about to lap up to 9th, which is SX Core, I believe. Back to our leader. There's so many people on the camera on right now, but unfortunately I can only do one. Here the Axis time's about to expire, so it's around like 1.5 laps, a little under to go in this first A main of the season here. Axe going down, but he's a big lead over Wasabi. Where is Wasabi? Wasabi's all the way back here. Big lead to him. And Panic unlapping himself. Which Axis can really cruise in this final lap here. Do some big whips. You know, he has a lot of time to kill. While Hero's back here in second. I thought he had a little bit more, but he still has a big lead. Let's say if you could give these guys another lap, but there's that 40-second a time thing. So that sucks. You know, they would get cut off there. I wish it was a minute. Axis getting this first win here. One more corner to go. Axis taking home the win here in this first Moto247 race and the second season on this game. We got CS Hero back in second. Bryce Norman and Panic getting lapped there. So they're show up there on that list. CS Hero running into a lapper and Wasabi getting past him for second. Oh, so many lappers. Okay, he's third. SX Core, I believe, is a lapper. Okay, I'll just wait until the final list comes up because they're all mixed up with guys being lapped twice and guys being lapped once. Okay, holy crap. Axis clocking in a 46.666. That's hauling. I want to look up the fastest time in time attacks because that has to be right there. I know he just set the world record for that. But that has to be up there though. But anyways, this is our final result. Our final results here for our A main. You got Axis followed by Wasabi, CS Hero, Bryce Norman, and Panic Rev rounding out the top 5 here. Look at all these guys running under 50s pretty much, except for a couple of them. Guys are hauling here tonight. Anyways, Axis will be taking that red plate this week. Let's get going into our B main here. We'll keep the B main here on this same broadcast. Yeah, there's a lot of issues. It's just here ran in the back of the lapper. A little mad right now. Man, it was hectic out there towards the end because these guys were getting double lapped, and Panic and Bryce were in their battle, and then Axis was lapping them. Then Panic, and Bryce were catching up, and they're lapping like Essex Corey or something. So they're lapping people as, as they were getting lapped. So crazy. For the most part. At least from what I saw, they're pretty clean there. They're getting lapped, except for Oldsmobile might have got a little aggressive there, but it still was pretty good there. Going into our B main here. What the heck? Okay, let me send out invites here. Oldsmobile, no, no, I think you're good there. At least from what I saw, you just ran into Harrell, I believe. But yeah, you're good there. You let him by. Gucci there. That is our main, and our LCQ is right here. Okay. Our B main lineup will be Jono Daddy, Charlie Whalen, Don Fell at Work, Chandler Harrell, Easy Workin', Ryan Correa, C Pizzle, and Cody Medlin. Oops. Jono Daddy. Okay, I'll invite these guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just sent out the last few invites. I think it was like 5 or 6 of them here. Okay, I sent out all the invites, but we got a few alternates. I'm gonna send out invites too as well. Okay, I just sent out some invites to our alternates. I'll give them a minute. If they can't join, or if they don't join, we'll get going without them here. Okay, we have TTV, we have like Dr. Davin and Moto Dirt Dog are supposed to show up too, but TTV is getting on here, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll get going here. What do we have, like 7 or 8 people? Okay, it should be 8 or 9 here once we get going. Okay, I'm gonna send him another invite. Sorry guys about the wait here. Okay, he's loading in right now. So I'll keep you guys up to date. You know, it probably seems like forever to wait here. Yeah, okay, let me give him a second to get going and get this B main underway. Okay, we're getting going here in this B main. Let's get it. Pretty good racing in the A main here. Hopefully we can carry that over into our B main. The A main seemed crazy. We got so many fast people in the A main. Like I said earlier, Panic and Bryce were getting lapped as they were lapping people. They're battling inside the top 5. You know, trying to battle through lap traffic, which is a difficult task on its own when you're battling people. But they're getting lapped by Axis, so funny for sure. Okay, let's get this going here. Give these guys a few seconds to get their setup dialed in, and we'll get going for our B main final race of the night. This will be 13th or 20th, I believe, right now in the points. Yep, 13th to 20th here. You're working another couple seconds here. Okay. Let's get going here in the B main. Okay, we got 13th or 20th. Let's see how this all plays out here. Round 1 of the Moto247 Championship, our first B main of the season. There's a big pile up there in our first corner. Don fell at work getting an early lead, but Chandler Harrell right there. His teammate got 3rd there in the A main. Chandler, going down right there though. Okay, so Don fell at work with the early lead, followed by C Pizzle, TTV, Jono Daddy, A51, Ryan Carrera, Chandler Harrell, Jono Daddy. Oh, now TTV's all the way back there. They're working. Definitely, it should be better. With only 8 people instead of 12, shouldn't be as hectic. But B mains are always pretty crazy. So let's see how this thing plays out. A main was really good. I'll go through and watch it again because it actually was really good. Axis came to the pack, and Harrell was putting in a really good ride for like the first 10 minutes. He put in a really great ride, then started making some mistakes. Axis came through, got the pass, and then Harrell had a little battle with Wasabi and ended up going down right before the finish line there on that last lap. Battle for second here between C Pizzle and Chandler Harrell. C Pizzle going down though. I don't know if he Cooper webbed it. Over that, I just saw his bike fly. Chandler catching up to Don here. Don fell at work. couple people in here that are new to our championship. Definitely a few people around the world here. I know a few of these guys. TTV leaving. Must have had a bad first lap there. He just jumped on, had to turn this thing on again after he got bumped in, since he qualified outside the top 24. Easy work and leaving. Hopefully it's just them being mad or whatever, but we're not having like some issues here. But it's gonna be a long, 18 minutes, well, 17 and a half minutes now with only 6 guys. Definitely something to think about with our B mains. Want to have them 20 minutes, but if they're not getting a full 10, 12 guys, well, I have to take that back down to 10. Let's see how this goes on the next few rounds. See Pizzle here, Chandler Harrell up here with Chandler and Don, the top 2. I just looked down for a second and Chandler Harrell getting the pass there on Don. Don going by. Did he? Yep, he stayed on the track. They were getting the pass for 13th overall here. First in our B main. Good racing so far here in Detroit. We're on a custom track next week in OMSXRSX. It's an outdoor track, or not outdoor stadium, but it's a pretty tight track. It's kind of like a Denver replica with a few different changes there. Denver 2020, I believe. Not as hectic as Denver 2019. Man, that track's crazy. Helmet cam here with Don. That first spot here. Over Chandler. Doubling it. Can he jump on the second table? Helmet cam back with Chandler Harrell. Man, I did not mean to do that. Okay, Don making a mistake. Back and forth all over the track right there. Chandler trying to square him up. Almost had him. I got caught up on the back end there of Don. Chandler not doing the rhythm that his teammate CS was doing in the A main there. CS hit a really good line. Big gap from second to third. Look at that. Anyways, go back up to the lead here, and we have Don casing the jump. Chandler going by. Let's get some good battles here. These guys waited for a while now. Waited that whole 20-minute A main. They definitely deserve some good racing here. Here in the B main, almost going over the bars there. Don has a big lead over Jono Daddy, so let's see if he decides to really send it here. There's a few different lines you could take. Well, heck, on this whole track to really improve your time. But if you can get like this triple up here down consistently, which you can't do with the line he had, but that definitely helps getting this inside triple and doing this big Supercross triple, which he's casing everything right there. Staying up though. Hitting this little jump right, where it kind of throws you down instead of kicks you back up in the air. was it like Access ran a 46 here, so I wish it showed the lap times of these guys on here. Wasabi, I know he was running 47s too, and that's freaking hauling here. Back up to our leader, Chandler Harrell here. And a good ride here, getting the triple. Yeah, barely getting that onto the table right there. ECE Honda team looking good. CS Hero got third. What's the guys on their team? A few of those, but like 2 or 3 of the ECE guys are in the A-main, I believe. Man, time is flying by right now. We already had 8 minutes go off the clock right there. It seemed like the first 10 minutes of that A-main took forever. Like, it was good racing. It was really, really good racing. For sure, a lot of battles going on. But it seemed like it was so long. Which is good for sure, but man, this time is really going by fast here. As we see, Don's kind of falling back a little bit. As he fell at work, he's falling back here in this B-main too. Staying on 2 wheels, but losing some time there to Chandler Harrell. Come on, all these guys are so far separated. It's like, look at all of what we're separated. We got TTV, we'll get 20th. Easy Working will get 19th. Since they left here early. See the dots on your screen there. Look how far they're all separated. They're pretty close up to it. Where is that though? Is that like crap? Where they go? Is that this section? Oh, is it these guys? Ryan Curran, C-Pizzle. Reckon that HRC Honda. Trying to A51 trying to jump over there, making some mistakes in that section. Up to our leader, Harrell, and where's Don? Don is all the way back here. Don is falling back quick. Chandler Harrell's checking out here in this A-main, or this A-main, this B-main. Oh, barely staying on though. He's gonna land on those tough blocks there. Oh, there's a battle up there. Where's that at? Battle here between C-Pizzle and Ryan Carrera here. Jumping through the whoops. And A51 right behind, well, a couple seconds behind him. Almost sliding out right there. Halfway through this B-main, 10 minutes plus 1 lap to go here in this final B-main. Or this final main of the night. Back up here with our leader Chandler Harrell. Putting in a pretty good run right now for 13th overall, not too bad. No matter what league you race in, a lot of people take these B mains for granted. Oh, almost hit. Well, he did hit that top block, almost going down. But anyways, a lot of the guys, if they don't make the A main, they do not want to race as a B main, which is, I find, completely stupid, because you can get 13th, especially if you're a guy that is consistently in the A main. You most likely have the speed to get 13th or whatever, and that's, I'm not sure how many points 13th is, like maybe like 8 or something. I could be wrong though, but still definitely better than 0. Chandler Harrell going down right there. Good thing for him is he has a big lead over Don there, back in second. Someone going off the track there. The track map looks like that was the table section. Top blocks are off in this corner. Love it. Guys are hanging out here for 13th or 20th here. Well, I guess 13th or 18th now with those two riders leaving. Chandler getting in lap traffic. I guess a little ways off of, is that 851 or did he already get him? Yeah, it's 851 right there. Don doesn't have that big of a lead over Jono Daddy anymore. Jono Daddy catching up. I believe it was him or was it his teammate? A couple of those guys in that team there were battling right outside that final transfer spot that they made in that LCQ earlier on today. Okay. Okay, so I must not have their team. You know, the only Indoc, Jono Daddy, and Fupa Gang. I could be saying that wrong every time. Really butchering the name there. They're on Troy Lee Designs KTM. Rocking that TLD kit there. These B-mains are really a wild card to every championship and every league or whatever. Can definitely one night be not competitive or anything, then the next night or the next round be like completely stacked and super competitive. The battles can be insane. So yeah, definitely something you don't want to take for granted if you're trying to race for a championship or get points at least. Battle, I think that's the tabletop section. It's at the lapper. See Pizzle there getting passed by Harold, but the Harold went out. I was trying to follow the dots in the screen, but trying to find what section that's in. But anyways, getting back up here to our leader, Chandler Harold. A little under 5.5 minutes plus 1 lap remaining in this B main here, our first round. I don't know, it feels really nice after having 11 rounds in our last championship ending last week. To start totally a new championship of this battle right there. Is that the Dragon's back? A lapper or something? Where the heck is that at? Is that Pizzle? Yeah, I see Pizzle and Ryan Carrera there. Is that him? Yep. Ryan Carrera getting up the inside there and getting the pass. Anyways, like I was saying, it feels really good to start at 0 and give these guys all a chance. Definitely hard when they're so spread out. Like the top 5 was so spread out from each other. You know, it's really hard to make up ground. Or if you're new to the championship, you know, you'd be way down. I think we had like 70 riders or 60 some ride, 68 maybe it might have been. So definitely a lot of people getting points in their last championship. Battle for 5th is heating up. See Pizzle here trying to get that 5th spot. I think this will be for 17th overall. Getting up the inside, oh, jumping over that tough block, but somehow staying on 2 wheels there. Going off track and reset there. Is that Don? Or that's not Don, that's Jono Daddy lapping him. Pizzle there. So there's Harold and there's Don and Jono Daddy's right here, so I'll keep it on the battle. Not the battle, but 3rd here, which is Jono Daddy. Catching up there to Don. Hopefully Don doesn't fall back anymore. He fell at work. fell back to second in our B main, and he doesn't want to fall back to third here. Come on, we got 3 minutes. Let's get some battles here. Ooh, 80-51 creeping in there. Wait, is that? I thought he was on a run. No, he's all the way back there. Is that a lapper? Yeah, that's C-Pizzle. Did he like sit out a lap or something? I didn't think he was that far back. Is that Harold right? Yeah, that's Harold right there going over the whole shot line. Don's catching up to Harold though. I know I've been flipping a lot. Sorry about that. Flip back to Jono Daddy. Okay, there's a decent sized gap. Okay, I'll stay with Don here for a second. Kind of in the middle here of Harold and Jono Daddy. A little under 2 minutes remaining here. Jono Daddy kind of slipping back there. Where is... Okay, Harold. Oh, man. Collision between him and a lapper. Hopefully it wasn't the lapper's fault. Probably was, but I did not see that. I just saw bikes flying there. Gotta be careful. Even if you kind of want to unlap yourself, you're catching up. Or the guys out front are coming through the pack here. Is that's 851, I believe, right in front of him. So he's lapping up the fourth here. So these B main guys are dealing with lap traffic, just like the A main guys were. I want to look back because I knew a bunch of the lappers. I know fifth dealt with lappers for sure. Not sure how far it went back actually though. But I think that's, yeah, timer's not gonna run out. We're gonna get 2 laps here after he crosses the finish line. Don's right behind him. Man, this battle's starting to heat up here. Chandler probably wishes he crossed the finish line just a couple of seconds later, but it's gonna be 2 laps here to go. And where is Jono Daddy? There's a big gap to him, so this is gonna be the battle for the B main win here. Harold's pretty much led this whole thing. He has lap traffic in front of him, which is fourth, like I said a couple seconds ago. And I think Jono Daddy, yeah, he's not gonna catch Jono Daddy. He's waiting. So he has 1 more lapper to deal with. Don making some mistakes there on that table section, doubling into this, making another mistake. But can he put 1 heater down here and try to pass Harold for this win here in the B main? Harold's dealing with this lapper. Keep the camera on him. He wants to get a clean lap here. Come on. Lapper doing a good job letting him by there, I think. They let him by. Okay. So the camera, it's kind of really zoomed in. I don't know if I want to be zoomed out so you can see all these guys. I guess keep it on third person, whatever. Almost, was it like a quad? I think he's trying to quad into there. Harold's making some mistakes, 851. Unlapping himself. He did it clean too. Harold going in. Up to the last corner here. Could Don get the win? Oh no, going in for the kill. Chandler Harrell getting the win, followed by Don. Don went in for that final kill in that last corner there. Fortunately, just came up a little bit short. Almost had him. Man, that was close. Oh, Joe Daddy going down. Ryan Carrera getting him. I thought he had a bigger lead over Carrera. No, is he a lap? He must have been. Wait for this thing. The clock throwing out right now. Here's our final results. We got Chandler Harrell taking the win, followed by Don Fell at Work 69, Jono Daddy 851, Ryan Carrera, and C Pizzle. Chandler Harrell getting the win and clocking in the fastest time of the B main with a 50.645. I'm doing a whopping total of 25 laps tonight. And they're getting the lap track up to 4th there. But anyways, these guys see the results here. Oh yeah, we had Workin to it. Workin and TDV in 7th and 8th, and I need to take a picture of this before I forget. Get this going, and if you guys want to watch this race again, normally it kills me because it takes so long to upload to YouTube. Like, you can watch it now, click on the link, watch it, whatever, but after the broadcast you can still watch it from the link, but if you go to search it up, it won't show on our video library. That's a wrap for our first round of the Moto247 Championship in Detroit. Going into OMXR SX custom track. If you want to search it up, if you want to run it next week, I made it. My name on here is Easy Moto205. And if you want to race our PS4 Championship here, you can click on our link in our Instagram bio at Moto247, and we have that where on our Discord we have everything we do from. It's pretty much where we run everything from. We have our gaming Instagram page, but we really don't, post too much of all the info going on throughout the night on that. But if you want to follow that too, Moto247_gaming. Post pictures and everything of our championship here, along with all the leagues I do on here. But yeah, click that link in our Moto247, our main Instagram there. Get in our Discord, and we have race results, schedule, sign up, everything you need to know on there. And you can get signed up, and our deadline for round 2 to get signed up is 7 o'clock day of, which is next Sunday. And we'll probably open that up next couple days here, the latest, for round 2. So thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely a fun night of watching these guys battle. And both A and B main were pretty good. So pretty cool. Peace out, guys.